Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a short video for my gastroparesis friends for some exercises that my naturopathic doctor told me to do to help my stomach when I'm super bloated and I need things to move and they're not moving. Okay, so the first exercise I'm going to show you, I'm going to lift up my shirt just so that you can see my stomach. It's flat right now, and that's only because it's lunchtime and I'm super hungry. But by nighttime, it's not going to look like that. We all know that. But anyway, one of the first things he taught me to do, I personally do not do this, but he said that if you suck in your stomach and you just keep doing that, stick it out, suck it in, stick it out, suck it in, stick it out, suck it in, stick it out, suck it in. He said to do that like 100 times. That seems like a lot. It makes me kind of nauseous doing that. But for some of you, it may work. So his suggestion was suck in and push out your stomach 100 times at least every time after you eat. So that might work for some of you. So I wanted to share that. The other thing that he shared to do, which I have done before, and it does really work because when I do it, I start passing gas, and that's good because we need to do that. So it's some kind of a yoga move. I'm not into yoga, so I don't know what the term is, but he said to raise your hands above your head. I'm going to go out a little bit like this. You're going to be like this. And you're just going to go down and touch your toes and then come up. And then stretch back as far as you can. Don't hurt yourself. I like to suck my stomach in when I do this because it takes the pressure off my lower back because you don't want to hurt your back. So I always suck in my stomach when I do it. So he says lean back and then just go slow as you have to go, because you don't want to throw up. And I like to breathe in on the way up. And you just keep doing that. But don't go so far back to where you end up hurting yourself. That's the main thing. But when you do that, it does kind of help get the gases and everything go through. So I hope that helps. And for my friends that are really constipated right now and the aloe juice isn't working, I would just say decrease the aloe. If you're closer to the 8-ounce mark, I would try and bump it all the way down to 2 ounces and see if the smaller amount works. For me, I do 2.5 ounces a day, and that's because I was starting to get constipated at 8 ounces. So I bumped it down to 2.5. 2.5 works good for me. I also just reposted my green juice recipe. This is something that I did before I found Shakeology so that I could get proper, some good nutrition. I stopped juicing only because it takes so long to juice and to clean everything up, and Shakeology takes like not even 5 minutes, and so I don't really do that anymore, but if I do it, it does make me have a bowel movement pretty fast, so that's why I reposted it, thinking maybe that could help. The other thing is I drink warm water all day long. I like it really warm, but it's been suggested by one of our friends to drink hot water. Hot water works really good, especially if you put lemon in it. I know that some people say citrus is contraindicated, no good for GP, but I use citrus every single day. And I believe that once everybody starts getting on the right track with the right supplements, they're going to find out they don't have a problem with that. This acid reflux thing they keep saying that we all have, I don't take anything for acid reflux anymore. In fact, I don't even have acid reflux anymore. And but I still do have gastroparesis, and I have gastroparesis pain. My stomach only functions at 21%. Am I getting better? Probably not, but the one thing is for sure, I have quality of life. I'm not depressed, and I can make it through the day. I can work, and I don't feel horrible. So that's why I keep sharing things. I encourage all of you to ask questions on the on the Gastroparesis page. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can always private message me. I mean, this is what I'm doing it for, is to, help everybody else, try and help themselves the way that I've been helped. I just want everybody else to at least get to the point where I am, because you've got to get your life back. We've got to help. We've got to work together to get our lives back. We can do it. I know we can. We just have to stick together. We all have to work together as a team. The other suggestion that I have, I am a nurse, and we would do this for our patients in the nursing home when we would have a patient, for instance, that was on narcotics every single day, and they needed to go to the bathroom because they were impacted. So we would do about 4 ounces of prune juice, which would be about maybe a glass like this. Well, maybe a little bit less for GPR. Just about that. And then you put in whatever the dose is for milk of magnesia. I don't remember what it is. It's like a little shot glass or whatever. And you pour that into the prune juice, heat it in your microwave for a minute so that it's hot. You want it hot. And then just drink that. Drink it, and you will go to the bathroom that same day, I'm sure. And so the other thing is, I know it's hard for everybody to drink water. Just keep trying to drink water. The warmer it is, the better it's going to be for you, because cold water slows down digestion. It's very bad for your stomach to drink cold water. So I know it's hot, it's hot everywhere right now because it's summer, but just please, please, please try not to drink cold water. Also, I just want to make one more comment, because I've seen a lot of people, they post about things that they eat, and they're definitely not gastroparesis friendly. If you have no idea what you're supposed to be eating on a gastroparesis diet, the best thing to do would be to go to the Mayo Clinic website and look at their dietary suggestions. Now, I don't totally agree with everything that they say, but one of the things that you absolutely cannot have when you have gastroparesis is strawberries. I mean, come on. Strawberries have seeds in them, and it is the worst thing that you could possibly put in your body is strawberries. So don't do it. If it has seeds, if it has skin, if it's a nut, don't do it. Anything over 3 grams of fiber generally is not good. The only thing that I consume that has more than 3 grams of fiber is Shakeology. And the reason why I can drink Shakeology and it doesn't hurt me is because Shakeology contains prebiotics, probiotics, and digestive enzymes. So when you're mixing that in with your meal, because it's already in Shakeology, it doesn't affect you the way that you think it would, the fiber. So, it is totally impossible to go 0 fiber. You cannot do 0 fiber. It wouldn't be healthy for us to do 0 fiber. Even though when people ask, I say, yeah, I'm on a 0 fiber diet. But for me, that means under 25 grams a day. Now, did a doctor tell me that? No, a doctor never told me that. I came up with that on my own. And that is because, it's recommended that you have 20 to 30 grams of fiber or more every single day in a healthy, normal person's diet. When I got gastroparesis, my favorite thing to eat was salad. I would make a big, huge salad bowl like this with a whole head of lettuce. And I would sit and I would eat that every single day. Or I'd eat a whole head of raw cabbage. I love raw food. I love fruit and vegetables. And so when I cut that out of my diet, my bowels completely changed. Everything has changed. So it's made me think of one more thing. So I want to say one more thing. The other thing I want to say is I know that this illness is really super depressing, because when I got diagnosed last August of 2012, I was so sick. I was so depressed. I was going to the doctor 15 to 30 times every single month. I had to quit my full-time job. I never left my job to go to the doctors. I set all my doctor's appointments for after work, but I still was treated like complete crap for having to go to the doctors all the time. People didn't believe that I was sick. I was so sick. I became really, really super depressed. And I know there's a lot of you out there, you're hopeless, you're depressed. Exercise is the number one thing that's gonna make you feel better. It may hurt while you're doing it, but when you're done exercising, it has so many benefits. I mean, it's releasing chemicals in your brain to make you feel happy. And not only that, it helps everything move in the GI tract. So you're going to have more bowel movements just because of that. But I just have to say that to get where I am right now, it took a lot of work, and it took a lot of experimenting with a lot of food, with a lot of supplements. And I did everything under a doctor, a naturopathic doctor. And it has cost me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to the point where I'm totally broke. So I'm not complaining about any of that because I'm here today, and I swear, last year I did not think that I would be here. I thank God every day for giving me the tools to find out how to get my life back. So now that I have my life back, at least to the point where I have quality of life, I'm functionable, I can work, and I feel happy. So to get to that point, it took a lot of work. But my goal is to teach every single one of you every single thing that I've learned, because I want everybody else to be able to at least have a life with gastroparesis. So for me to be able to get out of that depression, I went through all the stages of grief with my diagnosis, and I think everybody else is going to go through that too. The thing that I grieve is food, because I love food, I love eating, I love talking about food, I love everything about it, and I still eat, and I will say it over and over again. The pain of eating will never be as bad as the pain of starving yourself to death, okay? Do I vomit? No. If I vomit in my mouth, I swallow. You have to train yourself to do that. It sounds gross, but you have to do that. And so I don't know. That's a lot. I didn't want to make the video that long, but I hope that this video does help people. And please, if you have questions, please ask me. Feel free to message me. My phone number is right on my Facebook page. You can text me, whatever you feel comfortable with. So I really hope that this video helps. I know I kind of went all over the place because I just have so many things that I want to share with you. If you feel more comfortable talking to me on the phone, just message me and we can set up a day and time and we can talk about everything. I would love to do that. I would really love to do that. So I hope this finds everybody doing okay. And so I do post a lot of things, quotes and things about attitude. And the reason why I do that is because for me, that was my biggest problem, was my attitude. I had to change that. I had to go through all the stages of grief. I had to come to a point where I've learned to accept the fact that, yes, I have gastroparesis. No, this is not getting worse. Will it progress? More than likely, yes. But what can I do to make life livable today with this illness? Because, you know, what's the alternative? Giving up and dying. That's not an option. That should never be an option. Okay. Take care, everybody. Bye.